Welcome. Sorry, we've sort of kicked off just trying to make sure Ken's got the same cigar that I am. Welcome to FOH. This week we're doing a cigar we haven't done before, I don't think, Ken. Normally Ken doesn't do the Coronas, but
cool. More than happy to do Coronas.
Oh, here he is. Romeo and Julieta Cedros.
My Corona.
He's feeling a lot better this week. Romeo and Julieta Cedros.
I think the painkillers have got to me.
Yeah. You don't think it's still on painkillers?
Painkillers and alcohol
work well. It's a proven combination. But we're not licensed to give medical advice on Friends of Metal cigar reviews, apparently. So Steve
not stopped us.
Put a disclaimer along the bottom because there'll be some idiot actually takes that as gospel. The Romeo and Julieta Cedros Deluxe No. 2. It's a Corona. This is MSA July 2016. And people, if you are hunting for some age-type boxes with vendors around the world, or Ravs, or whoever it is going to be, Gibraltar, can I suggest you'll find some aged stock in Cedros Deluxe No. 2, which is the Corona, and Cedros Deluxe No. 3, which is the Petite Corona. I quite like both cigars. I don't smoke a lot of either one, and I don't know why. Why can't
You've got an entire zoo of cigars. You can smoke what you like. I can't help you.
All right, so let's go and find out what this cigar's like. Kenny, what's yours look like?
It's fine.
Thank you for that in-depth review.
Excellent.
The draw?
Well, bit hard, yes.
Can you check the drawer for me, please, just to make sure everything's good? But the wrap is nice. It's a lovely Colorado.
Lovely dark.
Colorado Maduro wrap. How dark's your wrap?
Sorry?
Yours is not really overly dark, is it?
Oh, I mean, it's not LE dark, but it's certainly dark. Darker than sun. Not that dark. Not that dark. Fairly easy draw, but it's fine. Good
draw. Taste through the draw. What's taste through the draw? Taste it cold. What is it?
A little bit woody. It's not much to it.
Now that's always been one of the reasons I've stayed away from them over the years. I think they're good cigars. I prefer the 3 over the 2, but then again, most people prefer the 2 over the 3. It's that cedar, that woodiness is from the cedar, yeah? And it's not a characteristic that I particularly enjoy. I don't.
It's certainly noticeable, and there's not much else other than that. At least at the moment.
All right. We'll come back to you at the end of the first term.
Not lighting?
Oh, please, no. Entertain all of us. There you go. Oh, I got to bring it into the camera shot, Ken. It's no fun. We can't laugh. We can't see. Look at that. Brilliance.
Perfect.
Hey? You're going to do any more attention to it, or is that it?
Well, if you get it right the first time, you don't have to keep going back. Have I taught you nothing?
Yes, you've taught me nothing. I can guarantee that, Ken.
That's not entirely my fault.
I can confirm that's a fact. In 20-odd years, you've taught me nothing.
Very difficult student.
We'll be back with you at the end of the first term. Kenny, opening first third of the Cedros Deluxe No. 2 from 16.
You're getting that woody character. That's still there undoubtedly. But also, I'm getting an orange rind character.
Yeah, dried fruit peel, yeah?
Very much.
Yeah, dried fruit peel.
It's quite pleasant, quite pleasant. It's quite a firm sort of cigar. It's perhaps fractionally over medium to medium full. Construction seems pretty good.
Pleasant.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm not saying I'm going to run around in circles naked, but for which we can all be thankful. But
Can I say? With your medical condition, we don't want to see that.
I can't run now. Not at the moment.
Oh, you can't run now. When was the
Not with
last?
this leg. The freaking leg's numb.
All right, let's get back to it.
You brought it up.
It's a jab without a hook. It's just a one-trick pony at the moment for me. It's a little bit dried fruit, dried orange. Maybe I'm a bit tough on it. Yeah, I'm a bit tough. It's a solid 88 at this point for me. If you're going to say solid 88, it's fine.
I think that's probably fair.
It's fine. Yeah.
I might have been 89, but I mean, I'm there thereabouts.
But I would like to see the arrival of just the next level of something shortly.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to though. Just not sure.
See now,
you never know.
Let's take the Monty 3 as another Corona. That's one I'm going to get to you shortly. So Monty 3, and the Monty 3 by this stage, you've got the citrus, you've got the coffee, you've got the cocoa. It's got 3 or 4 different dimensions to it. This one.
What's the difference in price?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'd be going Monty 3.
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason I haven't. I've stayed away from the R&J Cedros Deluxe number 2s for a period.
One thing I would say for this though, I thought when we were talking the other day, you said it was from 2020, but today you said it's actually 2016.
No, it is. I double checked. It's
2016.
2016, yeah.
Well, it's as young for me. It's as young as you could imagine. I think this has got 20 years in it.
Yeah, this is, and surprisingly, they've aged quite well. Not actually.
I think this looks.
They do age quite well.
I'd be surprised if it didn't age well from the look of this. To me, this is going to be something. Yeah, you don't smoke it in its first 5-6 years least, and better if you leave it for 15 to 20.
Big call there, Ken.
Hey, everyone will have forgotten by then, so it doesn't matter.
The internet, Ken. I'll come back to you, but you won't be around. It's all good. We'll be back with you shortly. Kenny, second, third, how's that evolved for you?
It's become a little more subtle, a little more not muted, just not as forceful and as square, if you like. The flavours are a little more gentle waves rather than that sort of block, which I find quite pleasant.
I am getting dried fruits here.
You're not getting it.
I am. No, I am. I'm getting
absolutely.
dried fruits. Yeah.
Much more so than the woody character now. Not much other than that, but a little bit of that coca powder.
Yeah, just a little bit of trail mix. You guys will understand what trail mix is.
I don't know what
trail mix without the nuts. So
I thought trail mix was bird food.
No, trail mix is dried fruits, a little bit of a few nuts in there, etc. I'm not getting a lot of nuttiness here. I'm getting cedar.
That was what you took on the last rodeo, was it?
So guys, if anyone knows what trail mix is, you all know what trail mix is. Forget this idiot. So trail mix, take the nuts out, put wood in. That's what you got in the cigar.
And your birds will be very happy. It's bird food.
Trail mix. Don't you ever
feed trail mix to our finches?
I'm pretty sure you didn't. What, you feed your finches?
Maybe we just loved our finches.
Raisins, or did you feed them raisins and sultanas?
Oh, I probably ate those before I fed the birds.
That's why the birds all died, people. Ken was eating their food. Nice.
Cuttlefish. Why the hell finches from Central Australia?
I'm not getting any cuttlefish in this at all.
No, I'm talking about feeding birds. Cuttlefish. Why would finches from Central Australia be absolutely over the moon for cuttlefish? But they love it. They love it.
There's no calcium in it.
I suppose so, but how would they? I mean, look, a cuttlefish.
Why do cows go lick salt? because I mean, how much, you know, it's because they need it. Anyway, sorry.
Well, yeah,
Why do we drink rum?
because we love it.
Works because we love it. It's good stuff.
Angostura 5 with a chopped up lime.
This is really embarrassing, but Bundaberg Black, Cuba Libre. Not bad. You know what? Because Bundaberg Black doesn't have the sweetness in it that normal Bundaberg, and it's a bit smoother. But Bundaberg Black actually works quite well as a Cuba Libre. Interesting.
I knew you used Bean Leaf, one of the Bean Leaves for this, but I went with the Angostura.
You actually buy Bentley rum. Wow.
I got sent it.
I was going to say, because the only people
They
I know
make some good rums. Well, they're associated with the inner circle now. It's all part of, I think, they at one stage they.
Yeah, it had a change of ownership, and I understand that, but I haven't tried the new stuff at all.
And they've got one of the most extraordinary history. I mean, I know when you look at the history of rum in the Caribbean and that, it's amazing, and the influence it's had on the world, slavery and everything else. But the story of Beanley rum, there was I think it was called the SS Walrus or something like that, and it was this boat that used to go up and down the Albert River with a distillery on it, an illegal distillery and it'd buy the sugarcane and because that area was all sugarcane years ago, and I think the remains of it are pitched up on the Albert River, quite close to the distillery. It was famous. The authorities tried to arrest it for years.
The things you learn here on FOH. We'll be
That's
back.
what we're here for. I thought you said you'd learned nothing from me in 20 years.
I don't even characterize that as a learning experience, that one there. No. Kenny, last third, your thoughts?
Look, it's been pleasant. It hasn't stood out as a great cigar. It's I still think it comes across as a very young. It's not. I'm not getting that sort of hotness or bitterness or anything like that. But it comes across as a very young cigar. I think we've smoked this 10 years too early for when it'll peak. But 88, 89 maybe. 88 is probably fair.
I'll see if I can find. I won't get you to smoke it. I'll smoke it myself, at least initially, a 2020-21 version, and seeing whether that upgrade and blend or the upgrade in tobacco makes a difference to it. Yeah, because I'm not quite. This is 88. It's okay. I wouldn't go looking for one, guys.
Would you have this with your foul game?
It's pretty good, yeah. Hey, you should have corrected it.
I've helped.
So it's good. It's okay. I wouldn't go spending. I wouldn't.
That's it.
593s every day of the week.
Yep.
This is not for me in terms of. I mean, I'd smoke one of my nudies N1s. I'd smoke those over these every day of the week.
Look, if I had the money, I'd be happy to put a box of this at the bottom of the humidor. And forget it for 10 years.
Yeah, but they need to be a lot cheaper than what they are, and you'd want to do it that way. Okay,
that's what I said. If I had the money,
but I wouldn't be chasing an aged example of this. Maybe try a 2021 version and get a couple of singles and see how they go. But this is maybe I haven't got 15 years left in me, mate. I haven't got time for this to come good. You know, I don't.
You just put it away and forget it.
You haven't got 5 years. So let's.
Oh, very funny. I haven't got 5 years, but I keep having to tolerate you.
88, good cigar, decent. Wasn't, but there was no wow factor here at all.
Well constructed.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with it, but just not
too much. I'm not going to say too much right with it. There's plenty of things it did right. It's a cigar, but it's not something that's going to.
You're sitting around a barbecue with mates and someone brought them out. You'd happily smoke one of these while you're yakking to mates. But if you're looking for a good experience from a cigar, you'd look elsewhere.
No, There we go. Romeo and Julieta, Cedros Deluxe number 2, regular production, 88 points across the board. You agree? All good. Wrapped up. People,
Well done.
see you next week. Hasta luego. Have a great weekend. Cheers.